We actually had 2 songs finished before the Fourth Legacy was released, and I think the whole album was written in 7-8 months. So in August we booked in Sasha and Miro again and started recording in November. But I would say that the struggle against the expectations after the Fourth Legacy was basically during the production, where we spent a lot more time than last time.
How do you and guitar player Thomas Youngblood work together writing the songs? Does he come up with all the riffs and then you make the melody lines for the vocals, or how do you work together?
Not necessarily. I also write guitar riffs, and Thomas also write melodies. And but basically, the department that Thomas is responsible for is rhythm and of course guitars, and my department is melody and harmonies. And but it's totally impossible for me to say now today when I look at the album, which song is more Thomas than me, which song is more me than Thomas. It's a totally joint effort between me and him.
Is this new album Karma different from your last album, The Fourth Legacy, in any way?
I would say it's not really that different. Basically, it's we were kind of lucky to find our new identity on The Fourth Legacy with a new lineup. With me being part of the creative process from the very beginning, and also having Sasha and Miro producing it. And to me, Karma is just a very natural step, having the Fourth Legacy behind us.
Do you feel that you have found your style now? I mean, you play very fast still. It's very melodic. Is this kind of a Kamelot formula that you're writing after, or could the next album sound very different from Karma, for instance?
We don't really have a formula that we follow. It's we basically don't think at all when we write songs. We sit down and we write maybe 15, 20 songs, and we pick out the best ones, or the ones that we find, representable.
Again, you brought in Miro and Sasha Peth. Are they very important to your sound?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it would be stupid to say, that a producer like Sasha and a producer like Miro didn't have a, serious effect on what Kamelot sounds like. Especially considering the fact that Miro is also our keyboarder for the studio production.
As far as I understand, there is a theme or a red thread going through your new album, Karma. What is the theme about?
Well, it's basically spinning around these eternal questions about life and death, meaning of life, and we don't really have the answers, but... Karma to us is, some people think it has something to do with Buddhism, which is totally wrong. They even said that in the bio from the record company. But it all started with my best friend here in Norway almost dying from a heart attack. This is the first time ever that I had anybody close to me having a bad disease or dying or almost dying, as it was in this case. And this made me, sit down, think about my own life, how fast it is, how short it is, and the fact that I'm going to die eventually. Of course, I thought about this before, but this is the first time that I really felt it on my body.
Does Thomas Youngblood have any influences on the lyrics at all?
Yeah. Absolutely everything is of course, I probably write most of the lyrics. But everything is really impossible. We divide everything 50-50, and the reason why we do that is because it's impossible to divide all the little parts that we do on each side of the Atlantic. So it's really a joint effort.
We just heard the title track from the album Karma. Do you consider that a very typical Kamelot track?
Well, I don't know. Then again, what is typically Kamelot? It changed completely. The sound of the band changed completely with the Fourth Legacy, and some people now say that it sounds like a mixture between old Kamelot, Conception. There's some Queensryche, there's some Maiden. I don't know. It's hard to label yourself and define your own style. You always want to be unique somehow. Sure. But I feel that we've found a sound that we're happy with. We have to please the producers. First of all, we have to please ourselves. The producers, the record company, the fans, and the journalists. And if that is, you know, the only 5 goals you have to think about, I think Karma is a bullseye.
Okay. Do you have a favorite from the album yourself?
It's a long one, Elizabeth.